Hello beauties, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm super excited to share with you a new pair of heels that I recently got in the mail, and it is a pair of convertible heels. And this is a fairly new concept for me. I've seen it and I've heard about it, but actually have never tried out for myself, and I'm super excited about it. It is something that I've been wanting to try out, and I'm excited that it is here for me to share with you. So the heels that I'm talking about is in this box right here. It is from a brand called Pashion footwear. The pair that I picked up is called the Passionista, and I don't know if you can see the label right here. It is in a size 7.5, and it is in the color tortoise, and I'm super excited about them. So let's just open them up and see what they have to offer. All right, oh, some information fell out of the box. And I have these cards right here that says Passionista, and it's just an introduction card basically telling you about the brand and the shoe that you have. Right here, as you can see in the box, it has instruction on how to take off the heels and how to convert it from a heel to a flat and vice versa. So that's super helpful, and we're gonna go over that in just a minute. And then inside I have, this is going to be the flat conversion in this little pouch right here. And then in here is the shoe. So let's dig out this baby to see what it is. Okay, so now that I have both of the shoes out, they are these babies right here. Super, super cute, very simple style, however, makes such a great statement because it is in such a great and cute print. The tortoise is super, super cute, and I'm loving the color as well as the style. These heels are very similar to what I've had in the past, but what intrigued me the most is that these can convert from a heel into a flat, which I was super excited to try out, and I'm so glad that I have it here with me to show you guys. The reason why I picked the block heel is that I feel like at this point I just into more comfort rather than having something really lean and sleek, even though I really love stilettos, and I think nothing is sexier than a stiletto heel. However, I think this is very modern. Of course, the heels comes in a 3-inch and a 4-inch. I have the 3-inch here. The 4-inch is a little bit higher. It comes in both the block heel form and the stiletto form. So if you guys are more into the stilettos, then of course try that out. But like I said, currently I am really into block heel at the moment because of their comfort. So enough said about that. This is basically the details and the specs about the shoe. Let's go in to try out the convertible part of the heels, which is why we're all here, right? Alrighty, so let's now show you how we are going to convert these from the heel to the flat. So I'm going to hold onto the heel, and I'm going to twist it that way, going to the left, like so, like this. And then as you can see, the heels are now turned this way. So I'm going to basically pull it out and then just lift this little part at the bottom out like so, because it has a bar down here that holds the stello or the convertible part together with the shoe. So after you do that, it just comes apart and you will be left with this right here. After I took off the heel, you're going to see this part of the shoe exposed, and I'm going to make it or turn it into a flat with this little device right here, which is just a flat top where you can just pop into this blue part and it'll cover the heel and turn it into a flat. So I'm going to do that by just placing this little part into the blue part. It takes a minute to secure this part onto the shoe to make sure that it's screwed in correctly or popped in correctly. And I know that if you have longer nails, I do not, I have short nails, it may be a little bit harder to do that because it does require a little force and a little bit of maneuvering, but I'm pretty sure after a few tries, everybody is going to be able to get the hang of it. So because this support part is out, it is now more flexible, so your feet, when you put it in, it will flatten out this curve right here and makes it into a flat. And that is basically how you turn a convertible heel into a flat shoe. Let's talk a little bit about the quality of the shoe. So the quality, stitching wise, everything looks really nice and straight. I didn't see any wrinkling of fabric. I haven't seen any part where there's excessive glue sticking out or anything like that. So to me, this shoe is pretty decent in quality. From what I've observed, everything is in place. It seems to be really nicely put together, nothing alarming to me or to my eyes at least. And the leather portion or cushioning portion is really comfortable. Nice lining of suede or a suede like material on the inside of the shoe. The only thing that I've noticed when I put in this flat cap right here to turn it into a flat, it's not completely snapped in. So you see that? It still leaves a little gap here, and I'm not sure if I'm not doing it correctly or if that is supposed to be worked out after you put or bear some weight on it to turn it into a flat, that it will snap together better. But I did notice that. Now let's talk a little bit about sizing and comfort. These, they said on their website that it runs half a size larger, so you should size half a size down if you want the right fit. I am between a 7.5 and an 8, and I usually go for an 8 if I have a closed toe shoe and a 7.5 if I have an open toe shoe. I got these in a 7.5 and they fit perfectly. So I definitely would say that they don't run that large according to what my feet are and how it fit into the shoe. So I think that for anybody who has wider width feet, then you may have to size up half a size. Maybe that will give you a more comfortable fit. The padding for the footbed and the midsole is really nice. It has nice padding. Although I have to say that when I put weight onto these shoes and I step down on it, I felt that the arch here still gives me a little bit of trouble. I didn't feel like the shoe was completely flat. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. When I bear my weight on it, at times I still feel like the arch was still trying to climb up, and then I'm not really stable straight onto the ground like I should be with a flat. I was a little bit taken back by that. I wasn't expecting it for it to do that, and I wasn't expecting it to not be completely flat. The arch itself is very strong, and so I'm not sure if that's something that needs to be looked at in the design for later designs. So that's something that I noticed off the bat that made me feel a little bit uncomfortable when I convert it into a flat, and I almost prefer to wear it as a heel because of that. But I also think that in cases where you wear the heels for 3 or 4 hours and your feet are starting to get tired, it's better to definitely take off the heels and convert it into this flat rather than not have that option at all. So I still think that the convertible option is still great, and I definitely still would buy them because of the option to convert between a heel and a flat. After a couple of hours, I think it's still better to be able to have those options. So basically, I think that's everything about these shoes, from the quality to the sizing, comfort, and how to convert the to a flat and the heels. Oh, I do want to talk a little bit about the heel contraption here. So the heel itself looks like this. It's just a block heel, like I said. It comes in the stiletto options as well, if that's what you're looking for. This is 3 inch. It also comes in 4 inches, and it's attached to this metal portion up here. And then this arch support option is a plastic. So this plastic, I was afraid that it was gonna snap off after a couple of uses, or maybe in later uses if you keep on popping it in and out. I wasn't sure how stable or how long this plastic arch support will last. But the good thing about it is I looked on their site and it is reorderable or replaceable. If for some reason this got damaged, you can always replace this with a different arch support. And also the heel is interchangeable, so you can order a new heel, or you can order a different color heel, or you can order a different type of heels as well for changing between the block with the stiletto. So yes, that is everything I have for you about these shoes today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please do so we can see each other in the next video. See you later. Bye guys.